What it is, y'all, it's your old Professor Pilk, and of course we're coming back today with another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet video. We've got another 7-star Tera Raid, but real quick aside, if you guys are enjoying the content here, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to stay up to date with all this content. We've got some more coming at you here really soon, and today, we really need to talk about the incoming Tera Raid that's actually transpiring this weekend. We used to get these like 2 weeks apart, but now that's just like week after week after week, which is awesome. That's a ton of units being added to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and I'm having a ton of fun with a lot of these units. So, in fact, I've been shiny hunting. I haven't yet gotten any of the new units, so I've been doing a lot of shiny hunting on that, and frankly, it gives me so much more to do in the game. So, Inteleon is going to be running this weekend. Inteleon is a water type with an ice Tera. So we already know this is going to have some interesting attack bases to it. I will be building some Pokemon to actually come against this this particular, I guess, foe. But I don't have anybody in mind quite yet. It'll be running this weekend and the following weekend. Now, we don't know the accompanying 5-star raids, but lately we've been getting some really good 5-star raids on reruns. We had Ditto for, I believe that was Samurott we had Ditto with, and then we had Blissey with Typhlosion, who Blissey was really good for Typhlosion. So I'm also looking forward to seeing what 5-star raid we're getting with Inteleon. But let's go ahead and jump over here and look at Inteleon's stats, because this is what's really going to be important about his typing. So right out of the gate, Inteleon, if we go up here, is just a water type. Inteleon is like pretty simple on the basis of it. Now, if we go all the way down here and look at the stats, Inteleon has pretty low HP, but incredibly high speed. But the one thing you want to look at here, special attack is really high, so expect a lot of special attacks coming out of him. But defense and special defense are about the same at 65. So it doesn't matter whether you bring a physical attacker or a special attacker. All you need is a lot of special attack, and just be ready for, like with some of those other speedy mod that we've had, looking at you, Greninja, we've got like 2 attacks happening as soon as the shield goes up. So this is going to be probably pretty tough, but not insurmountable. We've seen tougher ones before. I think this one's probably going to be maybe closer to like Greninja itself. So let's go down here and look at some of these attacks that are probably going to be in the works. And I'm going to go and just skip to TMs because we know it's an Ice Tera. So you can pretty much guarantee that Ice Beam is going to be there, right? Like, he's going to have the Ice Beam TM, no questions about that, and most likely Hydro Pump. That seems to be really popular among these builds. Now, I wouldn't be shocked if Surf was there, but I think any of these physical attacks you can kind of rule out. Now, there are some dark attacks here. There's actually Shadow Ball, which is a ghost attack, which is going to be really interesting. Psychic attacks, bug attacks, and as we've seen before, like ground attacks with Mud Shot. Some of these low-level attacks, we thought for a long time, were kind of out of the realm of possibility, but really anything's on the table. Even Acrobatics, which is a flying move, could potentially be on the table. So we need to have a lot of special defense. So what we're going to be looking at, number one, are the ice type weaknesses and strengths and how to combat those. Now, Acrobatics is a base level attack. It is something that's learned at level 1. Snipe Shot, which is a water special move. Usually those evolution moves, those signature moves, are usually included there. But Hydro Pump being a 110 attack, even though it has 80% accuracy, is incredibly likely. And notice Rain Dance is there. You can almost guarantee Rain Dance is going to be like dropped at the very beginning. So expect Rain Dance, which is going to make those water moves that much harder to endure. Snipe Shot's probably going to be there as an extra action. I don't think it's going to be one of the 4 base actions. I think it's just going to be one of those things that he does like early on to kind of get the ball rolling. But definitely Hydro Pump, definitely Ice Beam. Now, what the rest of this is going to have is going to be based on my research. So tonight we're going to be looking at the various attacks and things like that, and then hopefully tomorrow I can bring you some potential builds. We've unfortunately been wrong about it before, but we're going to try to build some potential builds that maybe you can take into this event that will mitigate some of that damage, but also be able to produce the kind of damage that we need to take this on solo, because that's what always been our goal, is to solo this event. Now, I do feel like Blissey is going to be another really good option if you just want to build out that Blissey that you got from the 5-star Tera Raid. Go level 100 and just go all in on healing, and you'll be able to help with the group raids. Blissey has been good on most all raids. I can't think of a raid that we've not run Blissey on just as a support unit. So don't be shocked if you see a ton of those Blissey's out there. So if you want to run support, if you want, I won't say an easy time, but a relatively simple time, I don't think Blissey's going to be a bad option here. But once again, I've got to go through and I've got to make sure that, Blissey isn't susceptible to something that I'm not, thinking of right off the top of my head. But that's it for now, guys. Inteleon is coming. This is really insanely hype, and I can't wait to have this raid this weekend, and I can't wait to see what's coming next weekend for the 5-star Tera. So it'll be really interesting. Like, comment, share, as I always say, and I'll be back with more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet for you guys really soon.